Hey Taco, you need a chill track for real than a boss battle theme. Well, the problem is there are... Are you talking about the game soundtrack that I'm working on? Problem is that the game doesn't have bosses, so boss battle theme, nah. You're fired. Also, how are you doing? Hey yo, young cholesterol. What's good? Am I doing feedback today? Yes. You need me. You need me. This reminds me of an old video. Where is it? Here it is.
You need me. 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 You need me.
I just sent a beat that I need feedback on. Wait, let me turn my screen. Oh, yeah. 80s Japanese pop type beat. Um, giving you a few hints and tips there. When you work with those bell-like synthes, what will help you a lot is going to be layering. Like when you have this this line, for example. What you should be searching for are synthesizers that are reminiscent of the DX series. If you can get sound fonts or something like that from a DX7 synthesizer, or anything else that has a little bit of FM, as well as the 50. The Roland D50. Like, those are instruments that have been used to fuck in productions like these. Both layer everything. And the second thing would be try to use your panorama more. Like you have, like this one. This one chord which just goes. This one. Well, don't layer them in the sense that you are supposed to have them playing different lines and different chords and different melodies and stuff. No, layer the lines and the chords that you have with those additional sounds. That's what I'm talking about. And then play around a lot. Mostly late for more width. I would rather you go into a different direction and try to, instead of just having them be extremely wide or stuff like that, try to have them, or try to place them in the panorama field specifically. Separate them instead of, and with that I mean separate the elements. Panorama, left, right. That's the yes, that would be my final thing. So saxophone VSTs are hard to come by. Well, saxophone VSTs, so I really wouldn't recommend to go into that direction. I think it would rather be fitting if you have something like or it would be easier to work with if you get like a Moog type lead synthesizer. Let me try to whip something out. Let me whip it out. Fuck off. Give me a lead. Keys, no. Pick, plug, string, synth, texture, synth, lead, synth, mono. Of course, add a lot of delay on that. Where's my delay? I need a little bit delay. Swiss Army delay sounds good. You don't need the Omnisphere, I'm just trying to give you an example. I'm pretty sure you have other tools at your hand that you can use. I think it would be easier to do something like that instead of trying to imitate a saxophone, right? Okay, I'm going to do a very simple sound design thing here. Open your Serum or whatever thing. Get a sine wave going. That's all that you're going to need. Add reverb to it. Wait, I have to re-enable pitch bend. I've disabled it. Fuck. Where is it? -2. And then maybe add a little bit of this. Add a little bit of this. Add a little bit of that. Maybe it goes a little bit too much into the 80s region, but I think it works. The sine wave is a little bit too not harsh enough for you. You can just add a little bit of square. Don't forget to have a little bit of glide in it. Ah, don't open that. And you can technically program that, but my hat is frozen again. Give me a second. Stupid hat. Dumb doo-doo hat. Ah. Now we should be back. Good. Probably going to need a new solution for that sooner or later. Okay. Another solution could potentially be could be a guitar. If you have access to someone who can play guitar, they could like make a really cool guitar solo over it. But for now, you should stick to that. Okay, in the name Taco. I have one but can't play it. Even vocals harmonoi. Harmonoi, okay.
One used to be the shotgun, two used to be the bad boogaloo, three used to be the swing sing-a-ling, four used to be the funk, the folk-cola. One used to be the shotgun, two used to be the bad boogaloo, three used to be the swing sing-a-ling, four used to be the funk, the folk-cola.
What the fuck was that at the end?
One used to be the shotgun, two used to be the bad boogaloo, three used to be the swing sing-a-ling, four used to be the funk, the folk-cola.
Let me wait a second. I have to do this again. I find the beat that you constructed out of the samples a little bit too wonky. If you get what I mean. Like entry points and stuff like that could be way more precise.
The shotgun, two used to be the bad boogaloo, three used to be the swing sing-a-ling, four used to be the funk, the folk-cola. One used to be the shotgun.
Like that came way too early as a beat introduction. Also, you have to be careful about using different tonalities at the same time when you use samples like that. So right now you're using The vocals and the bass note below it is a G major.
The shotgun, two used to be the bad boogaloo. Three used to be the swing sing-a-ling. Four used to be the funky four corners. Five used to be the shotgun.
And then you have E minor. They are, of course, very close to each other.
Two used to be the bad boogaloo. Three used to be the swing sing-a-ling. Four used to be the funky four corners.
But if you have two different bass instruments playing two different bass notes at the same time, you're going to get... things are going to sound strange, even if they are parallels. Yeah. Okay. Where have we left off with this? So I've developed a few melodies, like core melodies, that I would like to explore more. This one sounds nice. So right now I know where I'm more or less going in regards to instrumentation, how everything is supposed to sound, and what I now have to do is find further melodies which fit into this, let's say, compositorial style, and which are adaptable to it, and develop those ideas. My process in that regard is, for the finding of melodies, I just sit around and I'm going to jam a little bit and play around with the instrument, and then trying to find interesting melodies, chord progression, stuff like that with one of the core instruments, which is the oud, or it's a lute replacement, let's call it that way, like this combination. See if I can find something fitting and something that isn't, that isn't too repetitive, that isn't too similar to the melodies that I've already developed. But that's stuff that I'm rather going to be doing off stream. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to pick one of those melodies that I've recently developed, and we're going to build the track around it and see if it works. I know a sample that you could use, maybe a song with similar sound vibes. What you mean towards this thing that I'm doing? I don't really want to use samples or external tracks in that regard. I want to. I want to compose something new. So let me see. Where's my structure? I mean, you can send it. So this is this one. Okay. So we're going to save this session as let me turn this away real quick. 26. What do we have? 24. This is TRX CO4. Well, that's fucked up. Okay. Don't save. I'm listening to what you have sent me. Cherry blossoms. It's a little bit too modern and a little bit too Asian. Too contemporary. I really need to go into the middle age music stuff direction. This would be cool for something else, but not for, unfortunately, not for this project. But thank you for the recommendation. Where are my folders? There are my folders. This can go into trash. File, save session copy in. Yes. 2026. Now let's name it properly. 24. It was TRX CC04. Why aren't you making a folder, you stupid bitch? Oh God. Oh. Oh, you like that? You like that lick? You dirty... Oh, you dirty cow, you. I was stretching. Well, give me a second here. You happy now? What did you expect? Haven't you seen that yet? Haven't you seen me stretch? Okay, wait. Maybe I'm going to make you happy this way. Is this better? Do I satisfy you? Okay. Oh, come on, Produce. Why are you going to take so long? Okay, we can go here. Delete all of this shit. Remove this, remove that, remove that. Remove this. What do you think? That's a nice melody, isn't it? So it's... Let's reduce the velocity a little bit. Also, can you please loop? That's good. It's good that you're feeling that way. It's a completely natural feeling when you're a growing boy. Oh fuck, what did I do? Undo, undo, undo. What's going on? What's bothering you? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you want me to look back at you like that? Is that what you like? Fresh music. Okay, let's go over and have a little bit of percussion going. What did I choose here? Let me check it. Studio Armageddon. Okay, let's go with that. Perk. Have a heavy perk. La la la. These two are the same image. Are they? I think the donkey is a little bit more sad than the one that I'm using. Like my one doesn't portray the hopelessness of the situation as the donkey does. Where is the Studio Armageddon? There it is. There it is. So what? That doesn't make sense. Something like that. Let's go. Oh, god damn it. This is why I hate Pro Tools sometimes. No, don't. Do not. Let's select. Let's quantize that. What is that? I don't remember playing that. Thumb. Whoa. That's actually cool. So we're gonna keep that. So this is the bass loop. Whoa. What did I do? What the what did I do? Redo clip slide. Okay. Need some horse gallop sound effects. Okay. Maybe we are going to need sounds like you're charging into battle. That's good. Let's see if we can add like a piccolo flute. To the melody. So right now I'm going to construct the full extent, the full density of the track, and from that I can make reductions and smaller parts. Ireland. I forgot that I've got oh. Okay, it has to be played a little bit differently, but for sure. What about the standard Irish flute? Oh. Can I play? Can I play? Let me play. Oh God! Do you hear that? Oh God! No! Do you hear the loop? It's holy shit. The do you hear that? Holy shit. Where is it? Oh God. Yes, there it is. No, this is... They are selling this that way. Bro is not a flute man? No, but... Listen to it. What the fuck is going on? Oh. That's not how you... Oh, God. No, you heard that. Oh God. Is my thing broken again? My finger's broken again. I fucking hate it. Wait a second. It's not? What's going on? Ha. Oh, I know what it was. Okay. But this is terrible. Okay. Anyway, interesting. I should have considered the. I don't remember that I have the Ireland instruments. You got more. Bouzouki. What's a bouzouki? That's good. That could also be used instead of the oud. What about the accordion? As we just found out, Contact might not be worth it. So also Contact is just the basic sampler. It's just the software where you can load libraries in it. Whatever you want to do after that is, or have to purchase after that, is up to you. What about the concertina? What about the fiddle? Oh, what's going on, Devour? How are you doing? Oh no, oh no. Tu tiraka ni neta no ni andome. What you got for me? Cholesterol, what did you do? July 24th, 2025. What? What happened? July 24th, 2025. Armed conflicts and attack. Cambodia, Thailand clashes. Angara Airlines flight 2311. Killing 48. Wow. That was a terrible day for some people. International recognition of Palestine. What the? Hungary bans Irish rap trio Kneecap. What the fuck? How's my head? It's full, obviously. Let's listen to what Cholesterol brought us. aesthetics of the time. Helmet game music, what? Windows 95 start. You need that additional background noise. Do you hear that? Like not only sample rate reduction, but also bit reduction. Also the XP one. Really? Dum dum bum bum bum. Nah, that's a little bit too modern. I don't know. I'm the expert. Oh, I'm not the expert. I'm just listening and hearing things and telling you what to add. Brother. What are you talking about? G.
I've been smelling your cologne.
Whoa there. Whoa there. I was a little bit afraid of the lyrics for a moment.
From the day you left, I've been drinking too much, all drowning myself. Oh, why did you leave me with the lights out, escaping quietly? Oh, why did you go down to the graveyard, and now you're not breathing? Tell me if it's alright. I'm going out my mind. Don't wanna start a fight. Oh, why did you?
Wrong song, don't play. Also, are those vocals that you've commissioned from someone? They don't sound like from a sample pack. Also, I'm already seeing the thumbnail, and I don't think that I'm going to like this.
No, that's my Shamina.
Hey guys. Switch a nigga down in broad daylight. Ain't nowhere to run, ain't nowhere to hide. Ain't no choice but to get hit with fire. Pull up exquisitely and hit a nigga with Drake. And bodies all over the floor, spill his blood, yellow tape. It feels like every time I dump the clip on a nigga, I commit rape. I have a deep thought-provoking feeling that life wasn't meant to be this way. Wet a nigger up, let him drown in a pool of bullets.
Okay, for a second I was afraid because I didn't. I wanted to be like, okay, I hope this doesn't have more than 1 million views. It only has 70k.
That Then wake up on a good day, flip my pancake, sniff a tulip. CJ can't even walk around without getting noticed, cause he's too lit. They say I don't sound like I do the drills, but I really do it.
Legally obtain the funds, we need access to your truest. I reckon you don't display threatening behavior, cause that would be quite stupid. Engage in intercourse and then I cover her in my fluids. Leave him drenched in his own DNA, I could've went about it peacefully. I could've went about it peacefully. And then I cover her in my fluids. Leave him drenched in his own DNA, I could've went about it peacefully. ARP chamber 223s, I distribute the shots equally. Like a mix and master, better fix your tone if you ever wanna just speak to me. My bitch is dressed decently, very much ladylike. With his handgun, I will take a chance. Fuck around and take a life. No lines on the front of the slide, so at first glance, I won't know the chin. He was settled in a high-rise, still told me to come spin. He's verbally sending warning shots, I just respond with a grin. In the backseat with ill intentions and someone I refer to as twin.
What the fuck is that? What's going on?
I refer to him as my pal. He'll increase my morale. I'm the holy grail like cow. I don't know why these citizens want to be my ops. Where's their rationale? They must not know Colbert.
It's because they are expressing themselves very eloquently and very nicely as well.
Theory, and I think they need a calc. Short for calculator. You don't carry one? That's not a wise decision. I'm a tornado with ARP. I break niggers down like long division. A bullet fuse.
What?
Is with the human, that's the art of nuclear fission. I galvanize them, then eviscerate their block, leave everyone's lives missing. I grew up in a great neighborhood, and I'm sweet like Nine Vicious. And if you didn't know, I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm in the trap with culprits and criminals, and they are pouring up potion. I've never seen a vagina, but this girl told me to dive in her ocean. What does that even mean?
Exactly, what does that even mean? No, this could also be something that was produced by Filthy Frank. Like, I could see him doing stuff like that today if he wouldn't do other stuff.
Carry one? That's not a wise decision. I'm a tornado with ARP.
What the?
I break niggers down like long division. A bullet fuses with a human, that's the art of nuclear fission. I galvanize them, then eviscerate their block, leave everyone's lives missing. I grew up in a great...
Okay. Oh, Fried Thoughts. Fried Thoughts is here. Let's start with the first one. Let's see what you brought for us. Ooh.
We used to whip up bar for a big drink. Now I'm whipping foreign cars with my team. Now I'm sipping on this wild proper bean. Now I'm keeping all the talk for the queen. On the corner, rolling up my green. On the corner, serving all the fiends. She hit me up, talking big things. Hell nah, you ain't with me. You ain't with me. You ain't with me. Hell nah, you ain't with me.
I skipped yours. You told me to stop playing it. Oh, you did another one. Okay. Calm yourself.
Big sipping on the on the corner, rolling up my green.
maybe just that the vocals are a little bit too quiet in the mix.
Wanna call me.
Other than that, and also in regards to balancing kick and whatever you would consider your snare, might be a little bit too quiet compared to the hard synths that you're using. Like, you've already picked very soft samples in that regard for drums and snare, and like not overly distorted stuff and very percussive stuff. So maybe you have to boost them a little bit, just in volume. It still is a VIP, obviously, but the sooner you can address those issues, the better for your VIP. Okay, let's do this one.
Unsure of the feeling, wide awake, still sleeping. Consciousness is fleeting.
Also, you haven't answered in regards to the last one, Devour, the one that you've sent in accidentally. Were those vocals made by that you commissioned by someone? Thanks for the follow, Red Eye Music 909. Appreciate it. Oh, hydrate. Okay. Everything is good, I would say.
Walking on a tightrope, balancing what I know, caught between a dream world and I sigh. Fantasies of fiction within. Wild, are we high, or is it lucid desire? Lucid desire.
Twin Twen? What do you mean? Also, I, in case of any legal or criminal investigation, I do not associate myself with Young Cholesterol. I don't know who he is. You should Devour. You should check out your main choir sample, or whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit too harsh and maybe has a little bit too much A frequency-wise going on, like 1K, 2K, this frequency range. You might want to turn it down. The kick is clipping. Yeah, it might be clipping a little bit.
Caught between a dream and I sigh. Fantasies of fiction desire.
Okay, wait. Let me. Bruh. Where is the skull? Bruh. We listened to this one. We didn't listen to this one. We're going to skip that one for now. We're also going to skip that one for now, because double sense. And Red Eye is a new one, which we haven't listened to. Yeah, the kick is probably clipping in the intro because of the filter. So I don't know if you want to address it or not. It didn't really bother me that much, actually. I have to agree with what Young Cholesterol said. Something strange going on your left side. Like when I try to focus on the kick, I also hear it like very, very slightly panned to the left. And at the same time, while I'm listening to it, the longer I listen to it, the stronger sensation of pressure starts to appear on my left ear. It's very subtle, but I get this. I get this pressure on the left ear, and this is usually a sign of some phase inversion or some similar effect that's happening. Like something is probably going on with your left channel that you probably would have to check. And I don't know if you might have used like a stereo widener or whatever on your master or wherever in your chain, and some of them use stereo widening or use phase inversion to make the stereo image even a little bit wider. Might be. The only thing that I know right now is that your kick is... There's a lot of stereo stuff with synth. Not on your master. You don't have like a stereo widener on there. Yeah, the bass itself also it's even leaning a little bit stronger to the left, but this doesn't necessarily have to be pure panning, but it might just be actual delay between left and right channel that's happening there. But I'm wondering why it affects the kick drum that much. I would also have expected a little bit more harmonic variation, because you basically stick around on this one bass note all the time. And you have this. And you can do this as a build-up and as an intro, but I would have expected like... something later on, like that you suddenly start to develop a harmonic progression sooner or later in the track. Then at the end you can return to your monotone, sticking with the E. Me and Meta are like Batman and Robin. No worries, man. Also, yeah, thanks to Young Cholesterol and his ears in that regard. Let's check this one real quick. And then this one, which probably isn't feedback, but whatever terrible thing Young Cholesterol's making us listen to. stinger was a little bit sharp.
Mess on my left, I might be quiet, but with you I do not last. I'm not lost, I can't be found, that means I'm messing. This shit ain't impossible, I'm focused on the mess. They gon' hate you cause you dead friend. They gon' hate you cause you dead friend. They gon' hate you cause you dead friend. They gon' hate you cause you dead friend.
Okay, what's going on? It's panned right.
They gon' hate you cause you dead.
Nah. Wait a second. We're going to do some testing. Just to be sure that everything is in order. Oh, god damn it. Massive. Left or right? Right? Nah, bro. This is left. This is right. No, that's in the middle. Everything mono sounds slightly right. Okay, that's in your system because I don't hear it. This is right. This is left. Just the high notes. Nope, that's normal. Maybe your wait, no, you only have one driver in your headphones probably, so it shouldn't be doing that. Nah, that's in the center. Okay. Where were we? Ah, yes. This one. That kicks the middle. Okay, I understand. I know why this kick sounds slightly to the left. It's not the kick, it's the hi-hat, which is extremely on the left. Or extremely panned.
They gon' hate you cause you deaf.
And they coincide sometimes, and that's why it seems that way. Your Estortian tube. Now it's fine. Okay. Check your ears. Go to the doctor. Just had to pop my ears. Okay. Good. Arezi. I did give you feedback on that.
Blurry void, start to feel the cold of a distant shore. Falling, hold
Very, very unusual choice with the 4 on the floor at the end there. Like you normally would not hear that in drum and bass music. Also the +7 semitone thing, you've managed to package it a little bit better than how you did it the last time. Or you, let's say you managed to embrace it or convey it or however you want to call it. Maybe the whole thing needs to be a little bit less harsh and less sharp, but just a little bit. It's great, -4. What the fuck does that mean? Also, Jan, can you please stop talking about your goon cave? Also, Meta X Young Cholesterol Stream, probably never. Just for pure legal and safety reasons for myself, not to stream with someone who's underage. So that's probably not going to happen in the near future. Nothing against you personally. It's just protection. Yes, please stream with other miners. Please do that. Also, don't forget to do age verification on whatever platform. No, okay. Let's actually Ganso. Who's Ganso? Let's look who is streaming right now. We have Limov 710 who's streaming. Oh, we have this track still left. Let's give this one a quick listen.
Let me tell you about this one time at Walmart. Walked in
6.1 million.
and played it so smooth, I grabbed the shopping cart. Break my cousin off a couple hundred cause she play her part. I scammed the same Walmart 50 times, I gotta play it smart. Listen to what I gotta say, I'm about to get play it crazy like I'm shopping here for clothes, then hit electronics. Grab some Xboxes and TVs, I think about 7. I told them that these are all gifts so they won't even question. Soon as I got up to the counter, they start asking questions. Like, am I getting these for kids or some family members? I said, cause I ain't get them none for Christmas in December. She responded back like, okay sir, I understand. Had an Xbox in the left and TV in the other hand. Told her I think I lost my cash, let me call my friend. I let 2 minutes pass by and reached inside my pocket. Now this one shit about to get real and nobody can stop. Pulled out the debit card that I just embossed. Was hoping that the clerk ain't look at it weird. I had to call.
What is that? Is Western culture still redeemable? Have we fallen that far? Okay, let's go on the raid. Let's go on the raid to Limo F 710. Thanks for joining the stream today. We're going to see each other next time.